So in this segment, we're going to be discussing Kemi Badenoch getting absolutely slammed by the Speaker because instead of announcing policy changes and policy to the House of Commons, which they're meant to do first, and then announce it to the media, she does what a lot of Tory ministers are doing, which is announcing it to the media. And I think they do that to buy influence with certain people in the media. So they give them scoops and exclusives, and in exchange, they hope that those media personalities will be easier on them. So I think that's the reason why they do it. But, you know, what she says to the Speaker is pretty shameless, to be honest, and the Speaker gets very angry about it. So let's have a listen to the clip.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm very sorry that the sequencing that we chose was not to your satisfaction. I was...
Order.
So you can hear it in the House there. Everyone's like, whoa, like... Because, you know, the sequencing was not to your satisfaction. Like, no. It's not about this. It's not. You can't say the sequencing. This is how the House works. And, you know, he's going to mention that.
That is totally not acceptable. No. Who do you think you're speaking to, Secretary of State? I think we need to understand each other. I am the defender of this House and these benches on both sides. I am not going to be spoken to by a Secretary of State who is absolutely not accepting my ruling. Take it with good grace and accept it that members should hear it first, not a WMS or what you decide. These members have been elected by their constituents and they have the right to hear it first. And it is time this government recognised we're all elected, we're all members of Parliament, and use the correct manners. Secretary of State.
So, you know, he gets very animated here and says he's the defenders of both benches, but he's done a pretty poor job overall. But, you know, you can accept why he gets annoyed. You know, the procedure is you tell the House first, then you tell the media, which makes sense, seeing as MPs should be the first ones to know about any policy changes, so they can set up, like, debates and whatever else they want to do. Going to the media first just makes no sense, and the fact that, you know, they hear it secondary because they're going to see it on BBC News or whatever news outlet is just stupid. And so she rightfully got slammed for it, and her first statement there, instead of actually just properly apologising, she goes, "I'm sorry, the sequencing was not up to your satisfaction." Like, what a stupid answer, honestly. She's such a clown at times. The whole CPTPP thing is just a joke, but I'm glad the speaker put down the law on this one. Good to see.
Mr. Speaker, I apologise. What I was trying to say was that I'm very sorry that I did not meet the standards which you expect of Secretaries of State.
It's not about just what the Speaker expects as standards. That's the standard for the House, and, you know, her tone very much changes. She went from, "I'm sorry, it wasn't up to, you know, the sequencing wasn't up to your satisfaction," to, "I'm sorry, I did not, you know, fit the rules of the House," basically, which I think, you know, that's a much better apology. Honestly. So, yeah, she after getting slapped down, she was like, "Oh, you know, best actually come up with something decent there." So, yeah, I'm glad the Speaker slapped her down for it, and, you know, no minister should be going to the media first. It should be the House of Commons should be first. It makes sense to do it that way, and like I said, I think they're just trying to buy influence with the media by going to the media first. But anyways, I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, comment, share, subscribe, support the channel on Patreon if you can, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.